This is fun. So you gonna sleep? Hello. I'm as put together as I can ever try to be. But today I'm gonna try to read as much as I can. So in my waking time, I'm going to go as hard as I can at reading and see what we can accomplish. Because we're behind. I think I'm 5 books behind. Okay, here are the books that I'm gonna try to read. About 2 weeks ago, or maybe it was last week, decided I was going to read 1 book a day for a video, and it didn't work. Okay, I started with Dracula. Dracula was the first, and I think I started around page 20 something. Okay, a 400-page book. This is abridged. I'm sorry, but a 400-page book for me was just too difficult. I think it took me 3 days to get this type of progress, but I was very happy. I was happy at that. But anyway, Dracula, I'm gonna finish this up. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it's so interesting that I think we'll be okay. And then when I need a break, I will just listen to Nikolai, the 3rd book in the Left Behind series. Here we're on page 163. And then All the Dangerous Things. I am on the page of 62. Say it that way. The POV in this is strange because I truly started formulating my own. The then and the now. The then was a different girl, and apparently the then is just our protagonist as a young girl. That was so confusing because I thought, oh wait a second, this changes everything. Not really. I'm not getting answers to anything. I'm gonna start with Dracula, see where we go. Oh, and I'm on page 304. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat early. Doggy. Jubilee, where's the batter? Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay, look. It probably doesn't look good. I made my sister's earlier look perfect. I put my hoodie on. I'm starting to read. I ate. I'm gonna tell you, it was quite disappointing. The food was disappointing. My stomach's feeling kind of strange. Okay, I'm on page 358, and there's so much going on. Okay, this is as far as I've read today, and this is what we have left minus the afterword. I'm pretty much almost halfway to the end, a little more on this side, but you know, it's all good. Fold this over because I always keep my bookmark here, and every time I get up to leave, I start afresh. I guess it gives me motivation or something. I was eating pork rinds earlier, and some of them got stuck. So, a little meaty, sorry about that. It's good progress if you ask me. And it is 5:50, so I started quite late, and I'm gonna say I procrastinated a little bit, but I've already read about 54 pages already, so I'm okay with that, but still I could have read more. It's 11:01, and I'm 37 pages from the end of the book. Okay? I've made progress. It's so hard. He's playing Among Us down there. I think I got to chapter 11 of Left Behind. I haven't moved my bookmark. I guess I did that. From 9 to 11. That's okay. Okay, it's really crazy because in this current book, Buck, he's really not even in voice chat.
I would have killed somebody. Person who called it, I would kill them.
Okay, just in Among Us, of course. In Minecraft, no, he actually means in the game. It's crazy because Buck got a dream in there, and he's just going, "Lord, is this dream true?" I just recently had a dream. This is fine. I might as well extend this to tomorrow, and because I really want to play some PUBG. I'm sorry.
I do too.
Of course you do. I kind of want to play Myanmar again. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 12:34. Didn't finish Dracula. Tomorrow's a new day. I had that burst of energy and I was reading, and then for about half an hour I just was doing something else. But that's my fault for not committing, so. It's official, I've read 7 books this year. My goal is 40. I'm now 4 behind instead of 5. Camera's on this side. I'm charging my phone, so I'm a little unused to the setup. It's done. It's done. I finished it. Yay. I rated it 4 out of 5. It's really inspiring me to read more classics, which I'm obviously reading a lot of classics. I have such anticipation for reading the month. Whoa. For the month. My expectations for the Count of Monte Cristo have just skyrocketed. Start to work my way through all the dangerous things. I said I'm on page 60. Oh, on page 62. I think I was saying 70, 75. I remembered it wrong. Okay, I've read a considerable amount. Look, I think I've read a little over half of where I was before, which is so nice. I still have a considerable amount to go. But also, I'm accidentally doing Ramadan today. I keep accidentally doing this where I just don't drink water. And I normally drink a gallon a day, but there's just times where I don't fill my bottle up. It's not a cup. That thing is a massive jug. I'm reading in my parents' room because the window is so pretty in here. Look. Wow. Hello, I have driven my siblings to karate and now I'm here sitting in the car. I brought one book because I'm determined to finish it, and if I finish it before they get done, then I don't have to read anything else until I get home. Now I regret not bringing another one. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. It is now 7:23. I just want the main character in here to get some sleep the next day. It's been a day. It's the next day. Who would have guessed this would have happened? I'm not gonna blame my little sister for me not reading it yesterday. It's just she was not being good in class, so her other sister brought her out and she chilled in the car with me, which I didn't have too much to entertain her with, so I had her pull out books because my mom always keeps books in the car, and it kind of got her for a bit, but she's very talkative and asks so many questions, so I didn't read as much. Then after I got home, I read some, so I read to here and I had this much left. I've already finished it now, but I kept the bookmark there to show you. Finally, this book deals with mental health. Honestly, I just want the main character in here to get some sleep. That was all that I'm worried about. No, it's not all I'm worried about. Obviously answers, but that was the thing. I was just like, is she gonna sleep? I have no idea what I'm gonna rate it. It's just, I did look on Storygraph. I check there all the time for the tags to see if there's cursing, if there's any explicit scenes and stuff, and I'm pretty sure it didn't say anything about cursing, so I'm a little sad because there was. So personally, I cannot recommend this book. I know apparently people get mad if you don't like there's cursing in a book. I don't take the rating down because of that. Apparently that's just a problem. I remember hearing this lady, she was saying, oh, people are taking the ratings down because there's cursing, but then again they always love these shows and movies with just tons more, so it's not even, I just don't like it across the board. Thankfully it was minimal, but it was a lot more than some thrillers that I've read recently from the month. That's why I'm trying to be really picky and make sure that there's ratings. But this book was also published, I think it was published in December, so there wasn't a lot of momentum already going for it on the Storygraph. So yeah, but that's just my thing to say. If you're gonna read this book, I guess you can read it, but I do not like recommending books to people that has stuff and cursing in it. And I'll say pretty much up almost to the half point mark, there really wasn't anything. Because normally in some of these books there's one curse word. I'm like, I'm gonna stop. And then I realize it's just literally one, and once I keep moving, nothing else happens. So I'm just like, I still don't like that, but this one I just decided to keep. Anyway, everyone is just trying to ruin my day, so I'm going to log off and say thank you so much for watching. This is really fun. I read 2 books. It was great hanging out with you. Hopefully you enjoyed this. And note to future self, I just want this to be more organized the next time I try something like this. But anyway, thanks.